Hey guys, welcome to Messages for Collective. My name is Kayla and I'm so happy that you're here for this Taurus reading. This is going to be for anyone with Taurus as their sun, moon, or rising. Cross watchers are welcome. Flip the energy if needed, and please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This is going to be a reading for those of you who are finding it hard to let someone go and move on. It's like, why can't I seem to let this person go? Okay. Okay, here we go, Taurus. Okay, the first card here is action. And this is talking about take some form of action without regrets. Examine what is holding you back from taking action and cut it loose. You will get the most immediate results through acting decisively. No maybes. So I don't know who that one is for, but what is that? I can't even say. Nature. Okay, so this is about how you treat your body and your surroundings. This talks about being out in nature, being connected to nature, and as an earth sign, that would be important for you actually, because you're an earth sign, because you're mostly connected to Gaia. Um, so earth is going to be really good for you, being out in nature, just being outside, sitting under a tree, anything like that, really, because trees can absorb and transmute energy. So they'll absorb your negative energy and transmute it for you. And cats do the same thing. Cats are great for that. Um, Being out in nature with like your feet on the ground, like no shoes, you know what I mean? Really being out there. And this says trust. Trust yourself and the universe's plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another opens. I mean, this this action card goes with this trust card pretty perfectly, because it's saying to do something and trust your intuition or your intuitive push or knowing. Trust that whatever action you're going to take is going to be something that will benefit you, right? You have to trust that your gut knows what's right and wrong. You have to start trusting yourself, but trusting in all of it, the magic. There's magic in the air all the time. We create our lives by doing different things. Every decision is part of your creation of your life. So if you want a certain outcome, I mean, the best form of getting that would be to take the action necessary to get what you want, and trust that or you have a plan, or that the universe has a plan for you, and that it's all coming together the way it's supposed to be. It's also talking about not just others. So maybe you have a problem with that, or maybe you don't, but it is here as something that I'm supposed to point out. So there's another card at the bottom that I'm just going to read really quick, because I feel like it might go with this love card. Your relationship with others, with yourself and others, needs reassessing. Open up to love others by unblocking negativity. Embrace love without fear. Make it unconditional. So there may be something about the way you cut others off, or the way others may cut you off, in a way that it's like a mistake is made and then it's, oh, I don't love you anymore, something like that. Or this is even about you loving yourself, which goes along with both the action and all of them, actually, because talking about trusting yourself, trusting your gut, loving yourself enough to trust yourself, and taking action because you trust yourself and you love yourself and you want to go for the things that you actually desire, whichever way this is. If this is talking about having a hard time letting someone go, this is me. This to me speaks a lot of getting out in nature, by yourself with no music, no nothing, just being, and also going with what your gut tells you to do and not what your head keeps butting in and saying. There's a gut feeling you have. Everyone does, and you just need to trust that it's going to tell you the direction you need to go. The decisions you're making, they need to be made like as if you love and trust yourself. Okay, so let's get some tarot on this. See what we got. All right, Spirit Energy, Spirit Guides, beings of Christ, my light. Please give me messages for Taurus. Please protect this reading, protect myself, protect Taurus. Tell me about why they are having a hard time moving on. Okay. So when the what comes right out underneath the action card is the Ten of Pentacles. So that's stability, that's family, that's like home life, that's like that kind of everything type of thing. It's like all of it. It is very much physical, but it also embodies like emotional stuff too, because it's connections. It's the way you connect with people. It's what you give to people and what they give back to you. Make sure that you're giving in equal amounts or not over giving, but also make sure you're giving back to yourself. But this King of Wands underneath it is someone who would be an action taker, a taking decisive action to go for whatever it is that he knows is going to provide him with the most happy, stable life. But he's not going to second guess himself. In the upright, the King of Wands goes for what he wants because he's fierce. There's something about, I don't know where this is going, but there's something about um coming together with someone, soulmate energy, or maybe there's a feeling that this person is your soulmate, or you feel like they're your soulmate, they feel like you're their soulmate, something like that. Somebody is feeling that. This is also like the way you blend with someone, the way this could be simply you loving yourself again, though, but taking decisive action towards the things that will bring you the most balance. And this literally is just saying to own who you are, to love yourself enough to not continue on roads that don't get you anywhere. There's something about wanting to balance something out with communication, but maybe feeling as if someone's got their back turned, or it's like you're learning, or maybe there's somebody doing too many things at once too. I see like there could be an energy of juggling, or not being balanced. Maybe in the physical realm there's something about, it could be multiple people, or it could be that um you're learning something. You're doing too many things at once, though, or I feel like this is you doing too much at once. There's a need to like narrow it down, like there's a lot of overthinking going on, a lot of, and you're wanting to do something, but you're not completely focused on it. There's a need to look up, like be in the present moment. There is an energy of either a feeling like you want to communicate with someone, but maybe that their back is turned. Maybe that's why you can't seem to let them go, because you feel like their back is turned. Maybe you feel like they have a lot going on. It could be that. I almost wonder if why you can't let them go is simply because you feel that their back is turned. And for some reason that keeps you hanging on. But here's another card of balance. There's something about it. Justice card talks about um like getting exactly what is put in. It's like you know, whatever you do gets a response, you know? What every action gets a reaction. That's a Libra card too, so you could be dealing with the Libra. Maybe there's just some fear, or there's something that is an unknown, or there's like a fear of something. There could just be simply that, just a fear, or maybe you feel like you don't see everything you need to see. This is like a fear that has to do with emotions. Like this is an emotional fear because someone's basically drowning in this water, right? It's like an emotional fear, feeling like you can't get to the top or can't get what you want, or this fear of letting something go. There's definitely if this is about having a hard time letting someone go, there's something behind. It's about a fear, and it's about needing to analyze the situation, take a step back and look at a situation for what it is. Like, are you getting the growth that you want out of it? It's like, is what you're doing worth what you're going to get out of it? Or is it's like needing to take a good hard look at the situation and maybe put energy in what you do want to grow. It's definitely a need to, there's a feeling of figuring something out or being enlightened to something, or like maybe even having to watch something, feeling like you can't make a move. That's another thing I get here. We have the moon and the sun. Okay, so the sun talks about things being exposed. Oh wow, okay. So it's like you're gonna see the reality of a situation, or there's something about, if there is anything about things that are not known or not spoken of, or maybe even secrets, maybe those will be exposed. There's secrets being exposed. There's something about maybe analyzing what you're doing, who you're dealing with, exactly what you're getting out of it. So that's taking you a moment to just do that, just to analyze something, and then exposing it exposes exactly which direction you should actually go, or it helps to open you up to information that maybe you didn't have before, or it's like a brighter day. It's like, now I can make a solid decision. Now I can take that action. Maybe you've been put on pause, or feel like you've put. Okay, so this is gonna, yeah, whatever this is, whatever. When you take a good look at exactly where you're planting seeds and what they're doing, it's like analyzing. You know, you see what you got on top, and then he's trying to figure out what's going on underneath. Maybe he doesn't even have a clue that it's that powerful. There is something about possibly just being afraid to plant the seeds, or having maybe being afraid that something won't grow. I mean, or maybe there's also something about putting energy into something, but you have to take a moment to actually realize what that is, or really need to look at it from the. That's why I keep getting analyzing, like a pros and cons list almost is what I see. And then whatever that is, you end up like pulling up to the surface the reason why you're actually even feeling this way about this person. And it highlights something for you that helps you take another step in a new direction, which gives you that trust. The Fool card is talking about trusting the universe. Like she's just going to fall back and hope and know and have faith that the universe is going to catch her. But there's still that energy of not trusting yourself, of these thoughts, these intrusive thoughts that are like bothering you. There's something about the way that you, either you or this person, speak to each other that just leaves you, or maybe both of you, feeling like a mess. It's almost like, see the way this person makes you feel, or what they do or say to you when they're around you, and that would give you clarity to make the decision to move on from whatever this is. Like there's a way that either they make you feel or you make them feel, or you just feel like there's something always in the back of your head about this person. It's almost like it was nagging at you and it just won't ever leave you alone. You're like, what the fuck, man? I'm just trying to move on. Just trying to move on. Well, this is talking about standing your ground, protecting yourself, staying in your own energy bubble, like literally making almost like a pretend force field around yourself. That is very possible to do, to call like a ball of light around yourself. And it's like a protective energy where you just, maybe like a protective energy where you just care for yourself, make sure that your, whatever's going on, you, at the end of the day, you can defend yourself, but you don't have, and protect yourself without being nasty. This is really, and there could be an energy of feeling like there's a lot coming at you, so you want to be able to block this stuff out. It's like, I'm so tired of this, I just want to block this shit out, I'm sick of it. And this is like, with this Fool and this Ace of Wands, it's like there's something desirable, there's an outcome that could be desirable. Maybe there's an offer or something new with this Ace of Wands. There could even be a block against, you could have oh yeah, so there could be a block, like that you want to do, you want to start this new thing, right? You want to move forward, but your mind, it's those intrusive thoughts. Those intrusive thoughts could potentially be blocking you from getting what you want. Or maybe you feel like someone is protected. You know, this card up here, trust, said that you are protected, and maybe this is what this is. It's like someone could be trying to fuck with your head, but this is saying trust your gut, trust yourself, love yourself, you are protected. And then it's like dropping one thing, and I, what did this say? When one door closes, another opens. I don't know where it said that. Right here. When one door closes, another opens. And that's exactly what this is. You blocking all those intrusive thoughts opens a new door for you. Not letting this bother the shit out of you. I really feel like maybe if you can't get this person off of your mind, it could be because they won't speak to you. They're being quiet right now. And that could be driving you nuts, or you just could feel like they don't have, they've got their back turned to you because they're maybe potentially doing other things or something like that. But I just feel like, I almost wonder if it's, I don't know, there's something about watching your thoughts, not letting them get the best of you, because that you can control them. You just don't, I think you don't realize that at this point. Or maybe you're just coming to that realization. I feel like you started out like very fiery, but if you do this energy, if you do this, if where you can start really watching, like analyzing what you're thinking about, why you're thinking about it, literally write a pros and cons list of whatever this is, which enlightens you or opens some information up to you that you didn't realize before. It's going to help you move on. And so before you were very like fiery, and and maybe even blocking, because there's an energy of almost blocking your own shit by letting these thoughts drag you down, where you've come all the way full circle in this reading, where you've come into this King of Cups energy, which is like someone who's both emotionally and logical, and emotional and logical, but balanced. You know what I mean? And then that's what calls in love, because this energy, it's like that radiates from their heart space, and that's what calls in whatever this new desire is, or this whatever this is that seems to be something that's going to make you very happy. It's like there's that enlightened card, that Ace of Swords. It's bingo, bingo. You get something that happens. It's like new. You got new here, because when you start to take the action towards the things that you actually want and love and trust yourself and love yourself and all that shit, and stop letting these intrusive thoughts get the better of you, you open up new doors. What I say, what did this say? New, when one door closes, another opens. Every time you close a door, you get another door. These doors are going to take you closer to your where you need to go. They're you're making decisions that are opening new doors, which is great. This is a good thing. But you really got to watch those intrusive thoughts. That's the thing, because the thoughts make you feel like you need somebody when you don't. Those thoughts are going to tell you you're nothing without this person, or that you have to have them in your life in order to be good, feel good, be happy, have new things, have wonderful things, have anything. It's not real. Okay. It's those thoughts are going to drive you crazy. If you can start blocking those out and really trying to, like, even meditate, this is showing, you start opening up new doors. You start opening up your heart space, which brings in new things and ends old cycles. Old cycles end, new cycles begin. Information that helps you start a whole new journey, or block, or doors that open for you that solve problems. But again, don't see this is overthinking. This is a card of overthinking, letting your thoughts trap you into shit that isn't real. So, this is talking about ending, getting new things, and is the cycle of doing that. But it's coming up here several times, so we need to pay attention to that message. This is something about ending site overthinking. There's an Empress here, so there might be also a thing about overthinking about a person or a woman, or it could be a man too. I mean, the Empress is just it harnesses a lot of feminine energy, but you could feel like this person's very abundant, or very like she has it all, like no, it's like she has the world within her. It's almost like she is her own world. I don't even know. It's really cool, but it's pretty neat. And it's like she's connected to the moon. She's connected to the earth. She is like the embodiment of that Gaia, that nature. That's crazy. That this card, respect the beauty of your body as you respect Mother Earth. Remain connected to nature. You are being protected, and the Empress is here, and she embodies Gaia. Like, that's what she is everything. She gives birth to new ideas, new things. She's abundant, she's loving, caring. She's, look at all the emotions, that she has flowing behind her on her back. She carries the weight of the world, as far as she can do it with ease, and she harnesses the power of the moon. Um she's like the most closely connected, in my opinion, to Mother Earth. Like, she is Mother Earth in her own right. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is talking about energy. It's talking about the things that where the chips fall, the things that you have, been betting on come through, or something like that, or hold on. There's like a need for soul searching, which I saw this already with the Hanged Man. Check. There's quite a few major arcana here, which means these are major things in your life. There's Judgment card. This is like talking about bringing something back, or owning like who you really are, or making the decision to go after your heart's desire, or like this could be resurrecting something, or just a need to let your heart, your soul soar. It's like a need to really like going within. The hermit talks about soul searching, so this is talking about spending time again with Mother Earth, with Gaia, really getting grounded in certain energies, positive energies, and then just taking that energy, and it's almost what manifests things for you. It's like embracing who you really are and what you really want, and actually going after it. Okay, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 major arcana in this reading. That's pretty profound. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of like just owning what you really want, not holding yourself back anymore. Like you have everything it takes to move forward and away from anything. There is something that's information that's coming to light, or is going to help you move forward. Or when you decide to stop letting all those intrusive thoughts drive you crazy and you start to protect yourself, ground yourself, is when you start creating from your heart space and things start going differently. And you'll see it, all of it. Old cycles end. It's like new, new, new. Old cycles end. You're right now. Your luck is in the uprights. That means you're at a very you have potent energy right now. You know what I mean? You're in a very lucky time. You may not know that, and you may not be embracing it. That's why you need to trust yourself and start deciding or making decisions. That come from your heart and what your gut tells you to do, and trusting that. So all right. Taurus, that is what I have for you. I really hope that you got something out of this reading. If you did, please hit the like button. It's a free way to help the channel grow. It's a really nice thing to do, and I appreciate it. It helps me continue to do this. I'm going to be honest, I'll do it regardless. But also, if you were led to subscribe, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much. I'm humbled. And if you didn't, that's okay too. I'm just glad you were here for this one, and I hope to see you in the next one.